So before we get started, I just want to let you guys know what I'm about to share with you and all the videos that are following up have been based on my experiences. So these things have worked for me, they may not work for others. Really, being a wedding photographer is about you feeling comfortable and trying things out and making sure they work for you. I'm going to impart my experience and give you everything that I know based on what I do. There's a million ways to do things, but this is just one window into the way I've done things and been successful at it. So let me give you the top 5 tips that you should be keeping in mind throughout this entire lesson. Number 1, prepare. You should be prepared for everything, and that goes from equipment to locations to schedule to contracts, and we'll cover all this stuff. But all these things you should be prepared for because that's going to let you focus on your art and being a good photographer. Number 2, you need to stay calm and relaxed. I know that wedding days can go nuts. So if you're the one rock and you're the pivotal thing in a wedding, it can go really well. And you have to not stress out your couple. Again, we'll talk more about this later, but staying calm and relaxed will allow you to be an artist and also allow you to make good business decisions on the wedding day and before. Number 3, knowing your compositions and your personal style. It's crucially important as not only a wedding photographer, but as an entrepreneur and someone who's starting their own business based off of their art, that you shoot as an individual. So understand the compositions that you take and understand the style that you're going to present yourself to the world, because it's super important that you separate yourself from anyone else in any business, not just as an artist. Number 4, focus on specifics. Weddings can get really big and really general, but the things that separate each wedding from anyone else's is the type of ring they have, the little tiny details and specifics that make that day special to that couple. Any wedding can look the same. It's what you bring from your eye on these specifics that will make it look even better for the couple. And we'll get more into that as we talk about exactly how to shoot. Number 5, it's what I call next shot confidence. The big thing here is that a wedding will move very quickly and you need to keep moving on. The thing is at weddings is there's a structure, right? And the coordinator or the planner, whomever it may be you, needs to keep on schedule. You need to be confident in your photos so that you can then move on to the next one. So have confidence and go to the next shot. Once you feel like you've captured that shot, move on. So I would keep that in the back of your mind as you learn and hear about how we're going to take photos in weddings, because that'll keep you moving and it'll keep you confident. And as long as you're confident and you feel comfortable, your photography and your art will excel and it will be amazing. So you just got to keep that confidence up. So those are my 5 tips for taking better wedding photos. We're going to get into the details and the nitty and gritty of all of that. Just kind of keep those in the back of your head as you hear me talking about and how I show you all these different examples of what I was thinking when I was shooting things. I'll keep referring back to when I was calm, when I was focusing on specifics. So those are my 5 tips. Let's get going.